Yeah, the other side, that's one. The Shattered Orb, all is lost. I must once again start over ever since I recovered the orb first found by Agrippa. I've depended on it for my research. The incident with Wilhelm has made me most impetuous. Fearing a paucity for prisoners, I proceeded with the final ritual without proper foresight. I was about to say foreskin. The orb cracked and fell into 6 parts. I've tried everything, but I've yet to mend the thing. Unless I can think of a way to piece it together, I will have to find another. There's still life in the pieces, and even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some of its power for some other purpose. Centuries have passed in vain, and I begin to wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. How much longer can I sustain my life? My life. In the middle of our street. My life. Bitch. Bitch. I'll just need those for a puzzle. Wooden bucket filled with sticky tar. What in tarnation? I mean, tar we need for fire, right? Or to slow something. Maybe, Kala. I still have about a shot left in my glass, actually, so that should be perfect.
Is this your time of missing Daniel? If so, blame yourself. You started this. You sent me that letter asking for help, and
so
this
cheers.
is how you repay me? How dare you?
Fuck, he's low doing a wake pee check. Have you looked it up, Ragu? Cheers, Eravator. Something there to interact with. Solid metal's in good shape. This is no use. Cannot use this way. Do we go back in the tower then? I guess. You gonna play Duck Off next week? Potentially. I definitely want to finish Abiotic before Enshrouded stuff hits. So that is definitely a thing. But I would like to. I mean, there's the fucking floodgate opening of games to do now. Naive. Was I supposed to be? No. I was just curious if you did on account of our conversation. Curiosity took the best of you or not.
How are things coming? What level? Oh, that one. So many of Alexander's things are breaking down. Look around. Maybe there's another room. There are machine parts hidden all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it.
He doesn't want food? Okay. You cannot use the item in this way. Surely wants a bucket of tar? It looks thirsty, dude. Makes sense to me. So up here, we obviously came from the well. With this rando dead end. Not sure what the point of putting a door there was. Maybe we get explosives again. That's the no budge door. And then this door had like puzzle or something here. I mean, none of what we got helps for this. Does it want meat? No. Surely we don't go back into the sewers. We just escaped a chase scene there, so I doubt it. Well, that ain't it. I'm not sure what to do right now.
The shadow. It's close now.
Not like these. We're letting them tell you how to use your items. God, actually so true.
How are things coming? Who, me? I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I was once quite important to you. Baron Alexander has sustained my soul in this dead heart for years. Who knows how many? Hundreds, I presume.
We're supposed to do this.
Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but he has grown impatient. By me, I'm the next best thing. Alexander really wanted none other than Johann Bayer. You never heard of Johann Bayer? My God, boy.
I cried at playing this game a lot, dude.
And you don't know him?
I'll be open from here. Do all the rooms have... Yeah, they do. The necropolis, I guess. The necropolis area. The chancel. Our chancel. In the middle of the street. Our chancel. that trap door back where we came from might have been something. Well, you already went through here, though. There's nothing to fucking do. That little one. What's wrong? Little sleepy cat. We definitely don't have an orb for this right now. We need to get the 6 orb parts or whatever. Wait, what the fuck? Well, the tar goes in there apparently. Yeah, now it's time to take a drink. I'll fucking drink then, bitch. That was the item in this way. Why do we put tar in there? We light it on fire? I can't use tinder on it though. Or anything of the sort. Okay. Well, found out what the tar's for. Doesn't drink. I already finished on drink, man. I'm not gonna pour another one at this point. I am a Gucci. In pussy. I am also very confused about where to go. I can't do anything here. There's nothing to do in the sacrificial altar thing either. Actually, I don't even think we collected an item on this side at all. Was there even a document?
What happened to her?
Fuck if I know, bruh. Are these like of any significance? I don't know. There's 2 gold statues. What am I supposed to, like, do I put them here? Yeah, I honestly can't tell if we're supposed to do something in this room. Does the meat go here? Cook the meat. There's nothing to interact with in this room. I feel like we once again kind of gone everywhere. We're relatively in depth. I mean, obviously not super in depth because we're clearly missing something. In the middle of our street. I don't know why that song's stuck in my head. I think the only peculiar thing so far is that, like, trap door above that little torture bed. But you can't even seem to jump up there. There, there's a box we can stack. Actual check. My son.
How are things coming? I was my pupil. My pupil. Yes, I do take pride in that. Is it so wrong? I found a Mithraeus box. One which had not been plundered. Do you know Mithraeus? I suppose it doesn't matter. It is an old faith, building temples out
What I'm
of
looking for here.
the dark walls being the universe.
We fixed the we fixed the gears there. Let's just open this door.
I'm seeming to rise a real sense of connection, creation. The orbs.
What did this do?
Not many orbs are left. They sometimes consume themselves or break, then used by an Amnesia. I was lucky. The orb I found spared my life and returned to where I found it. I know because Alexander took it and brought it to Brightenberg.
God damn it. You got meat yet? Are you hungry?
I was a brave man and dared to proceed where I did not. He unearthed and gathered a whole collection of orbs.
Okay, so we fixed a mechanic there.
Since the fall of the Mithraeus faith,
And that
he
did
was able
what?
to unshackle the horror. You and I connected with the orbs.
Maybe
He
back
used them
upstairs.
and was able to travel far and wide.
Right? With those two switches that were like... Something's wrong with the machinery or some shit. Then those two switches might open these two side doors downstairs. Let's say you can't open the door from here. Or like this or whatever. And then that'll allow access to the side areas to get the orb parts. Maybe. There we go. There's a zombie. How's there more oil there? Last time we didn't fully fill it. Okay.
Maybe she knows.
Pretty sure I heard a zombie.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
What did you say to me? I am my own boss. There we go. Those doors are open now.
How are things coming? You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it. Me, powerful. Not the way I hoped.
Damn, my fishing didn't work. Probably like a bucket or something to attach there. The transept. Interesting looking area.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one, prepare him.
dungeon area. It's gonna be fucking zombie mania, isn't it? Okay. Take that. Ooh, a piece of orb. The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flowing from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Yummy. Oh god. Didn't we see this torture in the Torture Museum in Tormented Souls 2? That's where we saw it. The penis torture.
Let me go, you brute!
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man. How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Okay.
Please, do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. Do anything.
I think you get lowered on this, right, with your ass? You just get, like, impaled on it. The arsonist kept crying as he slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method. It was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. Alright. One of you filthy bastards want to get lowered on one of those, chat. Don't even want to hear it.
She deserved it, that little bitch.
Damn, dude. What do we have here? Okay, some more torture. I think all these are just torture device areas, right? Third orb. Okay. I see there's another 3 rooms upstairs. So all these like random earthquakes that keep happening in the game. We saw this before in the study, I think. Never mind. The other 3 must be in the other wing. Picked up string. Is it you, my love? I miss this. I miss the most. Or is it perhaps myself? I know that what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them. A demonic sultan perched on a dark mountaintop. There's little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Notes on torture. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I'd figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creatures can break out of fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceed by presenting the form of torture you're about to apply, and then to continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient and will trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses. If possible, the breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance... Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the Amnesia drink. That's the name of the game. And try again later. Wait, Amnesia drink. Are we just one of these patients, basically? Oil. Now that's oil. K-Tuna Brothers. Oil house. The middle of Oil Street. Now let's go to the other side now. Wait, did we get a bucket or anything for the fucking thing? For this, like, string well out here? We collected a string, right? A tough string made from hemp. Oh, did we tie it to the meat? Wait, why do we want to do this? Anyway, I guess we're feeding the water monster. Actually, we're going fishing. Now we have a bone. Can't interact with it, but it looks like we should be able to pick it up. Picked up remains. A bone that is covered in mucus. I don't think it combines with anything. Okay. Alright then, let's go to the other side.
Was there something else?
I mean, you had your chance, buddy.
The
Meat's
also
gone.
all pieces used in the transit. Go to the choir and find the rest.
Find the rest. Okay, but do you want this? Bone is hard to chew, even more so when having no jaw. I mean, you could just kind of throat it. Yeah, whatever.
Help her! Find a way!
Just in case.